Hi, good morning. Almost noon for some of us. How are you? Hey, Ann. Hi, good morning. What are you up to? Yeah, the birdies are in rare form. Sing it, pretty birdie. What are you up to, Ann? I haven't talked to you for a while. Sorry about that. Yesterday was like, I don't know, it took me like an hour and a half to get a shower and get dressed to go to the hospital to see John. I went and I could only stay half hour, or an hour and a half. I mean, because I was just in clothes and I had been doing stuff in the morning, so that before the shower, and it was just a lot on me. So anyway, I couldn't stay very long. Oh, okay, hanging out, huh? John, if you're listening, I'm live now. I can't answer the phone. I told you I go live at 11 and you call at 11. Don't know why. What's going on? I don't know where Kristen is. She should be here soon, I guess. I'm just trying to open. I have some little itty bitty clays that I got. I didn't realize they were that small when I ordered them. I knew they'd be small, but I can roll it out just enough to maybe get a cookie cutter on them. If not, I'm gonna have to find another of the same color and roll it out with it. I can't. These little itty bitty ones are okay for like putting stars on the Christmas tree or scarf on a snowman or something, but not to roll out to do a cut from. Okay. My bird thinks she's a cat. Cat bird. Remember cat dog? Anybody remember cat dog? Cat dog. Cat dog. Okay, now my hands are really bad because all the colors. So I should have done white first. I did yellow first and worked my way down through the colors, but I did not remember I had to do white. So now I gotta clean my hands off. Yeah, that was the bird. They try and fool us. Funny birds. And I told you about the time that they scared the crap out of me at night, right? I was sitting here. I always watch scary movies. That's the only movies I watch. My husband puts one on, I'll watch it, but I always gravitate towards that. I like the suspense, I like the mystery, trying to figure it out. Um, so anyway, I'm sitting here. John wasn't home, and he wasn't expected home. He was, I think he was in the hospital then too. And I'm sitting here watching a scary movie in the dark. I put the birds to bed an hour ago, 2 hours ago, quite a while. Um, Watching this movie, and I hear, "I'm home," in my husband's voice. And I'm like, what? Freaked me out. It was one of the birds doing John's voice. And they said, "I'm home." We never say, "I'm home." We always say, "Hello." We don't ever say, "I'm home." So to hear that in my husband's voice when I wasn't expecting him home really freaked me out. So they do have their sweet sides to them. Hey, Willow, how are you? Did you get your package, Willow? Hi, Charlotte. Oh, I didn't see you come in. Hi, Charlotte. Good morning. I cleaned some this morning. I'm just going to be cleaning all day. Yeah, hubby's laughing. It wasn't funny at the time. Willow, what? You didn't get your package yet? Are you kidding me? I sent it out a week ago. Oh, Willow, no, I sent it. I sent it right out when you and I talked. UPS picked it up right from my door. I'm just like stunned. I don't even know what to say. Um, Willow, today I'll send you the tracking number and we'll see what the heck is going on because you should have had that. We talked. You should have had that. No kidding. Wow. I'm sorry. I mean, I mailed it out in time for what we talked about and everything. I thought you'd have it. I wondered why I didn't hear from you. Let me see if I can get it. Oops. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this tracking number for her real quick. Um, uh, was it pirate ship? Yeah, well, I'm getting you your tracking number, and you'll see when I mailed it out. I promise you, I did. 7/9, I mailed it out. Estimated delivery 7/14 by 11 o'clock p.m. if shipped on 7/9. Um, Copy. And then I'm gonna send this to you, Willow. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize that she didn't get her package. All right, Willow, let me find you. There you are. Okay. Okay, Willow, I just messaged you, gave you your tracking number. I don't know, man. I guess, but I didn't know it would. You still wouldn't have it. Um, Kristen's running a few minutes behind. She said she'll be here. Okay, so we're having a big Christmas in July sale. Kristen and myself, and we have some guests that are going to be on it. It's going to be July 20th, and don't ask me what time. I will send out notices um, like a week before. It'll be on the 20th. Um, I'll send them out a week before, then a couple days before, and then the day of, just so that you guys can have it. Um, so anyway, what I'm doing is making pins, Christmas pins. I have these little cookie cutters. They're actually two in one. They're cookie cutters, but then they put an impression on the. You can do it with just the cookie cutter and cut the shape and decorate it yourself, or you can put the imprints on it. So I have a tree. I have a Christmas bulb. I have a gingerbread man and a snowman. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. No, Willow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? Yeah, Charlotte. Charlotte's going to be one of our guests. Anne's one of our guests. Oh man, Willow. That really sucks. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. So I think I'm going to start with the obvious one, which would be the green on the Christmas tree. I am going to push the, I'm working on parchment paper because all my tiles are, they are quite honestly dirty. They need a good blade scraping and to get resin off and a good scrubbing to get color off. So I'm just working on parchment paper and I'll bake it on the parchment paper, but I'll bake it on a tile. You see, so that it nothing comes and collects on the back of my clay while it's baking because my tiles are dirty. Does that make sense? So I rolled out the green. It just, let me put a tiny impression here. It just barely fits on there, but it does. So I'm going to cut that out and I'm going to put the push harder all the way down and get the imprint after I've made the cut because I want the tinsel and the lights to show. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, come on, don't stretch. No. Okay, so we got a little green Christmas tree. And I'm going to fill these holes, which is the Christmas balls, with colored clay. And I'm going to do the yellow for the tinsel. Okay, and I think I'll do the Christmas ball in blue. And again, the same thing, push all the way down, get it cut through, and then put your plunger down to make the imprint. There, got a cute little Christmas ball. Is she ready, Willow? You know that. Yes, Charlotte, I did, and I do love it. Oh my God, I love it. So does my husband. Aw. Bluebells, yes. Okay, so I cleaned my hands. I have some white clay here I'm going to roll out and get it conditioned real quick. Roll it out in my pasta machine. Is anybody working on anything? Anne, are you working on anything for the sale? Charlotte, you? So I have my sheet of white clay. Let me move these out of the way. Bring in another sheet of parchment. I definitely want a white snowman. I don't know if I want to do the gingerbread in white and then I'll color him in or not. If I want to do him in, yeah, probably white. Cool, Anne. You that'll sell for sure. Oh wow, Charlotte, I'd love to see that. Yeah. Wait, Anne, what are you talking about? To go to the garage? Tell me what that means. I mean, like, I don't think your craft room isn't in the garage, right? So what are you gonna do? I need more information than that. Okay. don't know what's on there. There's something like little crumbs on here. It must have been from other clay. You know what? That really stinks. I'm doing the snowman over again. He's got like crumbs on him and he's going to ruin the finish. So I'm going to do it again. Okay, so it's different than your craft room because I haven't seen you in your garage yet. So that's why I was wondering if it was the same place and I just misunderstood or what. So I get it. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I pushed it too deep. It's not coming out. Oh, I made it way too deep. I pushed it too hard. Okay, now that I know that can happen. There. Much cleaner. Okay. I'm going to set the gingerbread man aside. Let's see. The snowman has black eyes, but let's give him a blue scarf. And he has a black hat too, right? Okay, I was digging in my clay bin to try and find the right colors. Yeah, I used to have a wood shop too, Willow. I used to do work on consignment for a home decor shop. You know, they sold I want to call it an antique shop, but it wasn't an antique shop. It was more like an they sell homemade stuff. They feature artisans and they did custom orders. If somebody came in and said they wanted something, then they commissioned it out to make it and then sell it in their shop to their clients. So I would be the one that they would contact and say this person wants this size, this shape, this color scheme if they wanted a color scheme. If not, just it was up to me. Hi, John. Are you listening? Hmm? Okay, I'm going to mix these two together, a black one and a gray one, because I don't have enough black to do his hat, his eyes, and I have to do the gingerbread man's eyes and um, buttons on his coat. Ah, just dropped my phone. Takes a while. See, now I got it all striped. It's mixing, but it takes a while till it gets to be a solid color. Ready to go after the show? You mean you're coming home? John, you mean you're coming home? See how it's mixing now? Now I'm going to run it through the pasta machine for a final. Oh, wow, you're coming home? Okay, awesome news. Okay, so if I'm going to do a hat, I'm just going to cut it from here. Ah, I pushed too hard on this one again, darn it. Okay, so yeah, Ann, what do you think of that? There. Now he has a black hat. Let's do his two eyes real quick. Okay, I'm going to pull this over and do the black on it while I've got my hands all dirty. I'm going to give him raisin eyes and raisin buttons. So that should be brown, not black, huh? And I mixed two colors together to make enough black. Oh well.
Hello.
Okay, there you
Can you hear me? I was like, I don't think she can hear me.
are. I can't hear you. There we go. Okay, try now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. My
Okay,
volume was turned down. I must have turned it down when I was trying to get you up.
that's all right.
So hubby's in the chat, and he told me that he's coming home after the stream's done.
Oh, he is? I'm glad. He feels better?
I guess.
Are you
Doctors are gonna let him go.
you get to pick him up or does he need a ride?
No, I gotta pick him up.
Oh, well, do you need to finish the stream? Do you need to be done?
No, because they're. I don't think so. He said after the show.
Oh, they have to do all this stuff to get him out.
That's what I'm thinking. They probably has to go for a walk and do, see how his oxygen level is and just all that stuff, I guess.
Well, I'm glad he gets to come home.
Yeah, me too.
I
That's
bet you.
I'm totally shocked. I'm in shock. He just now told me in the stream, so I mean I'm dumbfounded.
Oh,
I mean,
well.
he was in intensive care. How's he all of a sudden ready to come home? I'm so confused and never expected to hear that. And happy about it because he doesn't want to be there.
Oh, I'm
So I
happy
got
too
all
because
these things going through my head all at once, you
I know
know?
he doesn't want to be there.
No.
No, I was horrified for you guys. I knew that's not where you wanted.
Yeah, that wasn't what we wanted to do that day for sure.
No.
Okay,
No.
so what are you working on, Kristen?
I'm trying to finish up the stupid rocks.
Oh, you're still on the rocks?
Oh my god, this thing's taking me forever.
Ugh.
I have to finish it today. I have
Okay.
to. The worst part is my husband was like, "Oh, I like that." I'm like, "Oh, okay, now I have to work hard on it."
Oh,
Crap, somebody likes it.
right?
He likes it. He likes it. I really actually, it's almost done. I had just little fiddle farts things to do. I want it to look nice though. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
So, oh,
The thing with working with colored clay, different colors of clay, is you've always got to wash your hands in between working with colors. Even though your hands don't look dirty, look at all that came off. It gets all in the cracks and crevices, baby wipes do.
oh
Get
my
you
goodness.
clean.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it gets in all those little fingerprints and everything.
That's
Now see, this is clean, and I'll take my thumbprint and it comes out all, I know you probably can't see it. It comes out dirty,
well, that I didn't think that would happen.
even
That's
though my hands look clean.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
Huh. Wow.
Red's the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Red clay. Red
Oh,
clay is the worst.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, his little arm is a stick, so I want to do his little arm.
His little arm. He's
His
so.
little arm. His little arm.
I cannot see the chat today, guys. So if you're talking to me,
Why?
because I didn't bring my other thing over here. My granddaughter was here all weekend, and she rearranged the house. Every time I'd come downstairs, I'd be like, "Did Papa help you move that?" "No, I just did it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." We went to the beach yesterday, though.
Did you? What beach?
One of our reservoir beaches.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, it was fun. I enjoyed it, except for the walk up the hill, the half-mile walk back to the
Yeah.
car in 100-degree weather.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much fun.
Right. I know.
I'm like, holy crap, I'm never going to make it back to my car.
Yeah.
I'm going to die. Her
Me
and I,
too.
the sand everywhere was the worst part of leaving the beach.
Oh, yeah. The sand is always awful.
But she had gone to a birthday party at the lake at the beach, and she decided that that's like the best thing ever. So that's all she wants to do all summer.
Oh, boy.
So I have a feeling that's what I'll be doing most weekends for the rest of the summer.
Mm.
She got a little wakeboard, kickboard thing. She likes
Right.
that. And we had what was the other? I have a little inner tube she sits in.
Mm-hmm.
She likes that. So, and they had lifeguards at this one. I was pretty impressed.
Good.
Being a former lifeguard and very water aware, I was impressed with them. They did a really good job. I was like, I'm very impressed. I'll have to get a state park pass though, because it's $15 a thing to go in on the
Wow.
weekends. So I don't think I want to keep paying that, of course.
Right.
I think a state park pass is like $35 for the year. So guess we'll be getting that.
Yeah, but the season's almost over. I mean, everything's back to school now.
Oh, right. But you go to them for other things during the fall and winter here. So she won't start school until September because she's in Denver public school. So they don't start school in Denver until after Labor Day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's most. It's just I'm starting to see back to school, and it's like already,
Oh, yeah. We went to Walmart. Jeff and I did. And Target. And we walked by. I was like, school supplies? Which is bad for me because I like school supplies.
I do too. Oh my
Like,
goodness. If I buy one more set of markers, I'm going to kill myself.
Jeff was like, keep walking, keep walking. I'm like, no, keep walking.
Yep.
I'm like, I just want to look. He's like, keep walking. You don't need any of that.
I know. I don't need it
But
either.
the prices have gone up quite a bit. That was part of what I was looking at. Because I haven't, had a kid in school for years.
Right.
But the prices really have gone up. And I no longer have a favorite mechanical pencil because they've changed the way they make my favorite one. And when I write with it, I hit the button that releases the lead. So it pumps it out,
Mm-hmm.
And then when I erase with it, the eraser, it's a spin eraser. So it spins it down. So I have to find a new mechanical pencil that's my favorite. Just like you don't need a favorite one, just buy one. I'm like, yes, you have to have a favorite one.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, thank you. Someone else agrees.
That's right. You can tell him I said so too.
He's sitting right here. He hears you.
Oh, do you hear me?
He's out in the kitchen. He heard you just fine. Someone that agrees with me. So yeah, I have to find a new mechanical pencil love of my life. But it's been my favorite for years and years and years. I wonder if it's in here. No, I took it out because I was using it over there. But I'll have to find a new one. That's all right because I noticed they've gone up in price quite a bit too. So it's probably good that's not my favorite anymore.
Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat.
Okay.
Charlotte needs some 26 gauge wire.
Okay.
Oh, Anne needs some 26 gauge wire.
Oh, okay. What color?
She's gonna try and learn wire wrapping.
I got
she's
26 gauge copper wire and brass. I don't know if I have silver.
Hi, Barbie.
I'll have to see. Hi, Barbie. I'll have to see if I have some silver colored wire. Oh, tomorrow is Bead Boutique though. So yeah, I can look.
Tomorrow what?
Tomorrow is Bead Boutique.
Right.
On my channel. So
no, today's Monday. You're doing it on Tuesday?
Bead Boutique. Yeah, my bead sale is Tuesdays. Yeah.
Oh, it is? Oh, I thought, okay. So you're doing.
Yeah, every other Tuesday. So
I swear to God, you said every other Wednesday. Wow.
no, I think I said Tuesdays.
I mean, you probably did. I'm just saying. I would have sworn it was when that. I'm just confused all the way around. Just don't worry about me, guys.
Well, I do worry about you.
Well, don't. It's just me trying to do this, not liking how it's looking.
I think it's cute.
And then I'm worried about John now because, you know.
Yes, I'm worried about
They're
you.
not going to keep him if he's ready to go home. I just don't want him to have to wait on me, or I don't know. But he's not ready yet, or he would have said he was ready.
Okay, because I could go live on my channel.
No, if you, I'm just. That's all that's going on. Just all that shit, you know.
Because I'm finishing the puppy today.
Huh?
I said I'm finishing the rocks today. I'm done with them. I got other stuff to do. Actually, it's almost about done. Thank God.
I use the electric erasers a lot, Willow.
You do?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you like them?
Oh, I use them for my clay.
I don't like.
I love them. Absolutely love them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I think they're the most awesome invention ever. Well, one of them anyway.
I may have to. Oh, I got a couple of them and I'm not real thrilled with them. Hello.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We got Andy Rooney or Andy Griffith.
Andy Rooney. Yeah.
I say Andy Rooney. I do. Well, yeah, guess I've never gotten into them. I don't know. I don't really like them that much.
What don't you like about them?
I don't know. I just don't see that. I don't know. I just don't think they do anything different than I need a electric one. I don't know.
Okay. I just
Maybe it's
wonder.
just because I haven't used it very much. Because, like I said, I don't see why do I need to use that.
Right.
So I don't have it with me and use it very much.
I use it because number one, it's I have two different size erasers, so I have a real narrow one and then the fatter ones.
Uh huh.
Um, and if I get mica powder or outline marker on where it shouldn't be, I can take
Oh,
that and
that's
get
what you.
into where I need to get in so that it looks right, and just zap
Uh,
it once. If I zap it once, it takes care of usually of it, as opposed to me trying to get in with a big old pink eraser or can't get in it.
oh yeah, I don't use pink erasers. I only use white or a gum eraser.
Well, I
But
meant the size.
yeah,
Yeah, my little designs are too intricate for a big eraser, so.
yeah.
And you only got to go bzz, and it takes it out. You don't have to try and get the right pressure inside that little corner, or you know what I'm saying.
Well, that I
You
could understand. Yeah, that would make a big difference.
Yeah, you can just place it zzz, and it's done. You don't have to back and forth and hit all your other work and
Oh
ruin
yes,
it.
I do see a need for it there. That would see, and I don't do stuff like that. When I need to erase a line, I'm just erasing it to make it lighter
Right.
for my drawings or whatever. It isn't something precise like that.
Yeah, that's what I use them for, is the preciseness. That's
And see,
exactly it.
yeah. And I think for that, they really would make a difference. That's what they were made for, was drafting.
Mm-hmm.
So I do see that, but I don't do that kind of. That's
Right.
not what I do.
I get you.
Maybe if I was doing a Zentangle thing or something, I would need it.
Yeah, that would be a great place to use one.
Yeah. Well, and when I taught art, I don't allow erasers for a long time in my classroom
Why?
in drawing because there aren't any mistakes. And part of I try and teach them that to draw light enough that they can go over it, sketch over it. And so we don't use erasers for a long time in our classes.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I
No
know
erasers in Kristen's class.
no kids are not happy with me for a long time.
Not allowed.
I'm a mean art teacher.
That is mean.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's a learning experience. Why do you need to erase something? It's not a mistake.
Hi, Cindy. Yeah, if the line goes straight and you want it curved, but your hand didn't respond to what your brain told it to, that's a mistake. And it needs erased so that you can make a curved line.
You could just sketch
Shit
over
happens.
it.
I'd be
Oh,
wearing that t-shirt to my class, let me tell you. I'd say my brain wasn't listening to my hand, or my hand wasn't listening to my brain. I need an eraser.
yeah. Well, okay. For special needs people, I wouldn't have that rule. That's a
that
different
would
class.
that would be me. My hand would be up. Yep, me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that would be my art therapy classes, not my regular normal classes.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Those are different classes.
Do, do,
Yeah.
do.
After about a week of not using an eraser, kids don't need it and they don't even think about it.
I know.
It's kind of interesting.
It is. Because you're taking your dependency away, and you're relying more on yourself.
Well,
You're
yeah,
taking.
you're using
that
your
dependency of, okay, I can erase this if it's not right, so I don't have to make sure I make it right until they
yeah,
don't have an eraser. Then that's what I think.
yeah, and you use your creativity to, oh, you made this, so let's make that into this instead, and we'll move on.
Mm-hmm.
So it does serve like a purpose. It isn't just me being mean.
No, I know you're not mean. I was just teasing you.
Oh no, I had people tell me I was mean.
You're mean. You're mean.
Do it. I was a mean teacher.
Meanie.
But it was funny how after a while they're just like, oh shoot, I made a mistake. Oh, that's all right. If I do this, it'll fix it.
Yep.
That's what I like to hear in art class.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
That's what I like to hear. So that was really more of the point. It's not that I'm trying to take away something from them. And trying to teach them to
oh, good save, Kristen. Good save.
Think outside the box. Hey, even the teacher says sometimes, darn it, I wish I had an eraser. And they'll all go, no erasers in Miss Kristen's class or Miss Henning's class. It depended on where I was teaching.
Hi, Fred. Thanks for coming.
Right. You're right. Hello. Good morning. I hope everybody's having a great morning. Here in Denver, it was 100 yesterday, 101 in some spots. Today, it's nice and cool. It's only 63 degrees at 10 o'clock, and it's a bit chilly. It's clouded over, and it's so nice. I may go out and sit on my porch and paint later. Just because it's so nice.
I have these earrings.
You have earrings, all right.
That I want to break apart.
Oh, well, that's not where I thought you were going. Yeah, we got to break. The rest of the week's supposed to be really hot. So
they're really cute, but I don't know about if I should sell them or break them up and use them in my clay. I
say break them up and use them in your clay.
Yeah, because nobody's going to buy anything.
You're not. You're talking to the wrong person. I'm like, creative. Do something fun with them. I am not. I am the enabler. That's why Barbie doesn't want me on her flip, or what is it? Snip or flip?
Yeah, because you'd be snip it out. That's the way I am.
People, yeah, you and me are like telling her to snip, and everybody else is like, oh no, sell that.
Don't ruin it.
And Kim and I are
You're not going to cut that up, are you?
I know. Kim and I are always like, no, Barbie, cut it up. Snip that.
Yes, I am.
Because we can see what it could be.
Yep. And usually the beads are much prettier than what it's made into at that moment.
Restringing and people don't know how dirty that stuff is.
Oh no.
I hate it when they're strung on like cotton or something, and it smells like the perfume whoever had it wore. Yep.
I know.
I cannot stand that. Okay. Ooh, that went on dark. Did you guys see how dark that one is? Blech. Gotta fix that a little bit.
Okay, so before I can do anything more, I need to bake these because I have a silver pen that I'm going to color in those lines on the bulb, and I'll do something around the gingerbread man, and I should put silver star up there. Do I have one?
Little Missy who said, I don't know about Christmas in July, and look at her, she's all excited about it.
I just don't know about Christmas in July. I'm trying to get in the spirit, but I think it's failing me.
I don't think it's failing you. Look at your cute stuff you're making.
I'm going to paint this and put it on the star when it comes out, when it's cooled, so it'll look like that. I'll paint it yellow. Um,
Oh,
it's
cool.
it's it's plastic, so I'm gonna run these to the oven, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Guys, I cannot see the chat. I apologize. I forgot to bring my other device over here. That was not very smart of me. Let's see. A day in the life of an artist. My craft or my studio is looking much better. And I'm hoping, well, it's nice today, so I'm going to be able to work in there most of today. If my headache's gone away, which is what painting allows, I got very dehydrated yesterday, which is my fault for being out on a beach and not having 100,000 bottles of water.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
like when we went to the Jeep show. We were there for like 3 or 4 hours in the baking sun, and that's the first I had been out in the sun this year for for the whole
yeah,
years, and it was intense. And even though I had a large lemonade, which gives you vitamin C too.
yeah. You need that too. You need the electrolytes from that.
Yeah, I finished it. And when I got back to the car, I didn't have anything to drink. My ice was melted. I was dying. I felt so dehydrated. I said, I have got to get something to drink. We got to stop the first place you see. I
Yeah,
need some liquid. I could feel it. I was just a mess. Even though I had the large lemonade and I had um, shade to sit in, the heat, you know.
it gets you. It gets you out of nowhere.
Anne.
What'd she say?
She says, I just kicked my dog out. She farted so bad.
Oh, mine were doing that the other day. I was like, you cannot sit over here anymore. The boys are not allowed. I looked at my husband included. If anyone's,
Right.
oh, and the heat is making my dog stink so bad. I did like it. Harley came home. Harley's my granddaughter. She came home and gave the little dog, Remy, the dachshund, spa time. So he smells good right now. He smells very good right now. He was not thrilled to be shoved in our. We have one of those huge bathtubs in our master bath. He was not happy when my husband picked him up and put him in that bathtub. It only had like maybe this much water. It didn't even go over his little feetsies.
Right.
And he came down and he has silver nail polish on.
Yeah.
She said, I didn't get them all, but I did get most of them. Oh my God. She loves painting his nails. I'm not allowed to, but she can. Okay, I got most of. There's a couple of wet spots there. I will probably go.
She said.
I will probably go in with some. I got my white ink pens in the mail. I ordered them from Amazon. I ordered a new kind. The Signa Uniball is what I usually get, and it's the best. It honestly has always been the best. But I wanted to try a new one to see if maybe it could compete. The reason this Signa Uniball is the best is it comes out consistently. It's the most opaque, which is generally what you're looking for when you want white. And you actually get to use the pen. You're not always fighting it.
Well, let's see it.
Well, I'm gonna get them in just a second,
Yeah.
Miss. I'm making sure.
Let's see it.
I don't want to add any more specklies. I
Charlotte. Charlotte says, I hate when my husband picks me up and puts me in the bathtub too.
Oh yeah, my husband would throw his back and everything else out if he picked me up. Poor man. Yeah, I can't remember whose chat I was in, and I'm like, they were talking about something, and I'm like, yeah, Greenpeace has already been called out today on me when I was on the beach, and somebody's like, wait, hold on, Kristen, did you just say Greenpeace got called out? I'm like, yeah, they were putting water on me. They were like, you were so funny. I'm like, yeah, they were worried that I wasn't going to get back into the water. I actually had a lot of fun at the beach. So.
Okay, so tell everybody about your our sale.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be July 20th, which is a Wednesday. And
What time? Do we know that yet? Or
I think it's 1 p.m. Eastern. Isn't that when I put? I can't remember.
honestly, I don't know. I totally
There
forget.
is a thumbnail already up. I have shared it, and I could share it again. But you could go to my Designs and Do Over page, and it has already been shared. Let's see. It is Christmas in July. We will have guests. I believe Charlotte and Anne are both coming. Yay! And they will have a half hour to sell. They're going to sell. They can either sell all Christmas or some Christmas and other sundry items. And then Kim and I are both going to sell, and we will moderate for them too. Let's see. I will have. What will I have? I have some Christmas cards. I have Christmas tags that I've painted. I have what are they called? Ornaments that I painted. I have round ceramic ornaments. I have flat ornaments. Some of them you've seen, some of them you haven't. I will have, like I said, the Christmas cards that I painted.
Arlene, you ran right in with Anne in my vision. I'm so sorry. Hi, Arlene. I didn't see you here. You're right between Anne, and they're all A's, and I didn't even look to see that it wasn't Anne. So good morning, Arlene. Thanks for coming, and I'm sorry I
I'm so happy.
missed you.
And let's see. Each guest seller will have a half hour. And let's see. Oh, yes, I will have. I don't know if I'm going to wear my ugly sweater or if I'm going to wear my Santa Claus hat or what. And I will have my Christmas tree. I will have a little Christmas tree up and such. So you'll be in the spirit.
Girl.
Oh, yeah. And I will have mystery gifts that will be wrapped.
Oh, wow.
Way. And I can either send them to you wrapped, or I will open them on air for you, and we can all see what you got. So it's just going to be fun. I just thought, let's do a Christmas in July sale and make it fun for everyone, the viewers, all of you, and the sellers. So if you look at the thumbnail I put up, I think you could tell it's going to be fun. I tried to make it a fun one.
Yeah, did you see us on there? We're all dressed in elf. I'm an elf.
We're little elves. Funny. My granddaughter was like, Grandma, that's funny.
Yeah.
I hope everybody else thinks it's funny. That was the idea.
I did. When I saw it, I laughed out loud.
It was like, oh my God, that's hysterical. I'm like, good. I'm glad you like. I was like, I hope you like it. I'm gonna.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So, and as our guests come on, I'm gonna get their pictures and I'm gonna put them in little elf hats too, so you'll know who they are. So it's not gonna be stressful. Not a lot of rules, nothing like that. It's just gonna be a fun day, fun time. I don't make a lot of rules, or I try not to stress the stuff like that. None of this is life and death. I did
Mm.
life and death and worked in those kind of situations.
Nah, we're just gonna have fun.
No,
It's
yeah,
just gonna be so laid back and calm.
yeah.
I mean,
That's
we're
I
gonna
just
sell, but we're gonna sell, but it's just gonna be,
yeah. And I figured, Christmas in July with the economy the way it is, it's always a good thing to spread out your Christmas buying. And it's very hard for me because I love giving gifts. So as soon as I buy a gift, I want to give a gift. So that is my problem I have. So I like buying gifts that come wrapped. So I will wrap them for you if you want. That way I don't give them. They sit in a closet already wrapped and I just put whoever they're for's name on them and then I don't. They're Christmas wraps, so they don't get them yet. So that is just the way it is. Because I am terrible about keeping gifts secret. I like to give gifts right when I get them. I'm terrible about that. But that's why I don't usually give people birthday gifts or whatever, because I just give you gifts when I get them. You get them when I get them. People get funny things from me in the middle of whenever. And usually they have a happy birthday card on them. And they're like, why are you giving me a happy birthday thing when it's not my birthday? I'm like, because I thought of you today. So for me, it was your birthday. Let me get
Okay.
my new pins for you. Try these suckers out. Try these puppies out. I got my 2 new pins. That's not looking too bad, and it's not totally dull. It's kind of colorful. Oops. Don't you spill. There we go.
It's very pretty.
So I got these must love, miss you love, and my Signa Uniballs. So I think I got, what size tips did I get in both of them? Doesn't. The problem with Signa is they are a Japanese, I think they're Japanese. They don't come in a lot of different pen size. Mitsubishi. So yes, they're Japanese. So this is a 1.0 is what it says. So that's a thicker one. And then these are a 0.8. So these are a little thinner. So I was excited about that. Can I get one out? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, these are like the gel. Oh, cool. These are what these look like. Hi, Bear. Oh gosh, the cap's tight. I can't get the cap off.
Well, let me show you what I'm excited about.
Okay.
I got these long nib markers.
Oh, those are cool. What kind of markers are they? Paint markers?
Nope.
Oh my God, what are those?
They're long nib markers to get
I've never
into
seen
places.
such a thing.
Yeah. And, like I said, I have those grooves to color in on the clay. That's
Yeah.
why I got a set of these, and they're different colors. There's red, blue, green, and black.
Wow, I've never seen such a thing. Oh, okay. There, we got the white coming out here. There we go. Let's get my Signet.
So I was happy to get those.
What are those?
AliExpress. My dollar store, I call it, because I don't
Oh,
buy anything much over $1.
okay. Here's the Uniball. So, Uniball. See how nice and dense that is. And it's very wet. And then what were these called? Miss You Love.
Cool.
Yeah, see, there's no competition.
Willow. She says, "Oh my God, where that goes is going to feel like it's getting probed."
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So here is the Miss You Love line. It is a thinner line because it is Uniball. Okay, so there's those. Part of what makes Uniball different too is actually the mechanism. It is like a ballpoint pen. So it has a ball in there that rolls like a ballpoint pen.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a gel pen. So it has the ballpoint, but its roller doesn't roll around freely. It's in a track. And that's why you see the tracks here. You can see the track in there. And it'll be darker on one side. Like you can see the tracks. So you don't want to press too hard or you'll get tracks. But actually, I'm pretty pleased with that. For a 0.8, that's good. That's what I needed. So now we can go in here and play a little. I was going to play. Oh, and don't leave them uncapped because they have seals in them. That's why they're so hard. And this one has a really good cap on it. Seal it so it doesn't dry out. We'll start with this one. Why not? There's still a blue dot right there. There, got it. We're gonna add a little white magic. Hi, Bear. What's up, honey? Please don't knock my stand over. Thank you, buddy. There we go. This will be nice because it's not such a dense white. When I put it on, it just looks like it was made on the paper, which is nice. Let's see. I really like that rock right there, this one.
So you highlight with it.
Yeah. I play with it. I
don't know, Charlotte. Is it I was making a lot of little ephemeris paper, but little embellishments to put on scrapbook pages, and I tried to sell them on Thursday. I didn't have any buyers, but no, I did. Cindy bought one.
You're going to keep selling it. They'll sell them.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying but I was wondering the same thing because of that. Because I can make some cool little things to put on pages or the back on the cover of scrapbooks or whatever.
That's a good idea. Well, people usually do scrapbooks for.
Well, she wondered if people still scrapbook.
Oh, I think
I think everybody journals now. Is there a difference? Do you know?
Well, I think the problem is now that a lot of people take so many pictures on their phones, they don't print them out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And when I print out pictures, I usually get a picture book printed and give it to my daughter or my dad's my dad's second wife. She's not really my stepmom because she didn't raise me or anything, but Judy, I send her I'll send her a photo book sometimes of Harley. And then that's my idea of scrapbooking now. Is I'll do a year in Harley's life and send it or give it to him at Christmas time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody has that. I guess it's cheap scrapbooking.
I think I will have these, make these into pins. Those they're in the oven, so I didn't want to set out to make a second set yet.
Like brooch pins?
Yeah, and I guess I'll have those as my giveaways because we're gonna have giveaways, right?
Only if you want to. You don't have to. You can. I could just do giveaways if somebody else wants to. No big deal. Just honestly, guys, I love doing giveaways. I like giving gifts. So that's why I do that. And I have some stuff that I think's cool, but I'm not sure I want to sell it, so I'll give it away. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do much more on this. I think it needs some darker stuff in the middle. Oh, hold on. So, like some of my where I had the masking fluid, I made the rocks maybe bigger than I put the masking fluid. So I went in and made sure like they touch the edges. Like this one doesn't quite go down to the bottom. So here I'll make it go down to the bottom, and then it's too white. So I'll go over it with my brush again. Like this one annoys me because look, the white just stops. Ugh. It makes the rock not look real at all. So we'll just do that. I was really mad I didn't take my watercolors or my sketchbook or anything out to the thing yesterday because the reservoir that the one we went to yesterday anyway, it is you could have like paddle boats or anything non-motorized that is under a certain length or whatever you can have there. They're okay with that. So people were on their paddle boards and sailboats and all this stuff. So I did take some pictures, and there were these cool birds. They were black with these orange beaks, and there were just a few of them, and they were sitting on like the ropes and the buoys and stuff. And I was like, why did I not bring things to paint with? What idiot. Because I was just thinking of Harley. That's why. But next time I will definitely grab my bag. And I bought a camera. This is such an idiot thing. I bought a camera and I cannot figure out how to use it. So my husband has a Rebel that's a Canon Rebel that is so easy to use. I will take his with me. He doesn't really like me to use his camera, but I will take it and take pictures that way because I don't want my iPhone to get messed up. Because who has an extra $2,000 to put on a new iPhone? Not me.
Never.
What I mean, like 30 years ago, did you ever think you would be paying like $2,000 for a phone?
I would never pay $2,000 for a phone.
Well, I don't know that that's how much we pay for it, but whatever you pay for your smartphone now.
Oh yeah, they run on average $1,000.
Yeah, whatever they run, I don't know. I get mine, and usually I get mine in a free, upgrade thing or whatever. But whatever people usually pay for them,
the free upgrade you have to keep your service till your phone's paid off.
Right. For they 2 years is usually what we do. Or
right. That's what I do too. So you do end up paying for it because if you quit before your phone's paid off, you have to pay off your phone, even though they say it's free. So
yeah, I've had this. I mean, we were on AT&T for years and years and years, and then when we moved out to where we're at now, AT&T doesn't have good service out here, so we changed to you either have to have Verizon or Comcast out here.
That's what I have now.
So we have me the Xfinity, Comcast, whatever it's called, and I love it. It works really well.
Yeah, I'm not happy with ours.
I wasn't very happy with ours, and I called them a couple times. I had to call, and I'd be like, "This is what's happening, and I'm not happy at all with your service." Right. And then all of a sudden things started working very well. It was like they throttled me or didn't give me full service until I complained. And then once I started complaining, all of a sudden everything started working right. I was like, yeah, I see how you're playing it.
Yeah,
But
because see, my internet isn't nearly as fast as it was when I was working. And
oh yeah,
they swear that I have the very same internet that I had before. And I said, no, I don't. It's not anything near like what I had before. It's the same service, man. Well, it may be the same service, but it's not the same speed.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Use whatever word you want, but
we got new modem. Yeah, we had to go through a little bit of that here too. I was not we had some issues with them, but now it's all seems to be worked out and we've got it all fixed. But yeah, when we first got it, I was not happy. I couldn't upload like 2 years ago when I first started doing this. Like I was on an auction with someone and my service just went dead. And then I got back on, and then about 10 minutes later, it did it again, and I couldn't get back on. And I'm like,
yep, we go through that all the time. The phones won't work. We have to reboot our phones for them to
yeah,
reconnect. So if you want to make a phone call, don't even try and make one first before you reboot your phone.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
I had to call and take. We worked very. Yeah, they weren't real happy with us in the beginning because we would call and I would stay on the line until they'd fix it.
Yeah, but they're claiming that nothing's wrong, so they're not going to be fix anything while I'm on the line, because they're not admitting to anything's wrong.
Yeah, I know. So I would call and then my husband's phone wouldn't be working and I'd be like, okay, well his phone's not working right now, so my phone's fine, but what about his? And so then
Yeah,
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 we played all those games with him. I know, I
yeah,
totally feel you. But it's like, but that's how Verizon used to be when they were small until they got big. They played games like that too. So I'm like, you're just taking a page out of Verizon's book, just being weenies like they were.
right.
And I didn't like Verizon. Plus, Verizon's so expensive here because they know they're the only ones that work here.
Yep, it's a conglomeracy.
Okay, I guess, guys, this is probably done. I took off the paper. I just got to figure out what direction I want to sign. I think I don't like this rock though. It's killing me. It's killing me.
Which one?
This one right here. I just don't like it.
Just lighten it a little bit.
I thought maybe, oh yeah, maybe that's
It
what
just needs lightened a little bit. It's the only dark thing on there,
maybe that's what it needs. I
or
can,
the largest dark thing on there, I should say. And just lighten one side of it a little bit, brighten it up a little, and it'll be fine because you have um light on both the other two, but not that one. There, you see, that's what. Yeah, keep going with it.
oh yeah, I just. Because I have good paper, I can do that.
Right.
If I didn't have good paper, I would not be able to do that. That's why you pay for the paper. That
Yeah,
is
all that work.
better. Let's get some. Yeah, um, cotton paper is very expensive. Watercolor cotton paper is very expensive, but it is worth it. And I don't always use it. I have other types of papers. I actually buy a lot of my friends that I've made over time. I buy their handmade papers, and I love their papers. They just don't have the sizing in them like um that commercial paper does. So you
Mhm.
still can't play with them quite as much, but um sizing is just a chemical
Oh,
that.
Charlotte. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in, and we'll talk soon.
Bye, Charlotte. Thank you for visiting our craft rooms today, or my front room.
Now, see if you like it better. Do you like it better?
Yeah, it's getting better. I'm gonna
Yeah.
darken this one up a little bit, I think. But yeah, I just phone service is just a racket, I think.
Mhm.
Just think it's a racket. And they know it. There's only 3 big carriers. So yeah, I ran out of water. Hadn't used this brush in a while. This is one of my snap brushes. This is a cheaper brand of Princeton, which they make really good brushes. This is their cheaper line, but I like it. It's one of my favorite lines.
Mhm.
My absolute favorite line is Black Velvet by Prince. I think they're Princeton too. Okay, so now this has got to dry, but I think, guys, that I'm pretty much done. That doesn't look too bad, does it?
No, not at all.
That's pretty good.
Very nice. Very nice.
Uh,
Okay, guys. Well, now that she finished her painting, which has turned out beautifully, um, my
can
husband
we
said he should be ready to go around 1. So I need to get ready and get over there. So it's 12:30 now. So I think I'm gonna hang it up for today. Sorry about cutting it short.
Oh, no problem. You didn't. I'm sorry I was late. And I'll be on tomorrow with my bead boutique at
Yes.
9 a.m. my time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern.
And I'm gonna sell too. I have some beads, 4 millimeter stone beads,
Oh,
natural stone
yes,
beads.
a really nice one. She's got a lot of jade. They're
I
really
do.
so. Yes, she will be here too. I will have a
Yes. So tell your friends.
tell your friends and family to join us. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.